Red Lake Nation is roughly 250 miles north of Minneapolis. The reservation covers about 1,250 square miles. People here are very proud of the Red Lake Nation.
The Red Lake culture is very strongly independent, and it enjoys a government-to-government relationship directly with the United States.
In the past, on state highways that run through Indian reservations, MNDOT was always in charge of doing the work, designing the project, contracting for the work, and though we coordinated with the tribe on some employment issues, the tribes didn't typically play a large role in the design and construction pieces of the project.
MNDOT basically just showed up on the reservation on the state highway and did their projects without any communication with the tribe.
The Redby Bridge project was a bridge reconstruction project within the town of Redby. Contractor got the project, and Red Lake Builders, who is owned by the tribe, didn't feel they got a fair shake on the bidding, being the project was on the reservation, and felt slighted, and that created angst amongst MNDOT and the Red Lake Nation.
A consultant handled all the oversight of the project, and we sat back like, why? This was a project that was done on the reservation, and the tribe had no input or anything to do with it. We should be part of the mix. I mean, we're the people who have to live with what the finished product is.
In hindsight, I think that MNDOT understands if they would have come to the table and talked with the tribe ahead of time and planned out the construction and asked the tribe about how the tribe could participate in the project, it would have worked a lot smoother.
That kind of threw off a light bulb that we should maybe look at a different way of handling these projects within the reservation boundaries, being they had their own contractor and were capable of doing the work.
So after that, we started talking, and they came up with, here's future projects. Which part would you guys like to handle? And we just thought, we'll do it all. It's on the reservation. We do the services. We're fully capable of doing the services. It just took off from there into a really great working relationship.
So we looked at several things that we could do better. Number one, we had to take a close look at the state statutes and what they would allow us to do in terms of turning the project over to the Red Lake Nation and letting them do the procurement pieces of it. The next step was to do a lot of kind of in-person contact and diplomacy and planning with the tribe. And so we had several meetings, including with Joe Plummer, the tribal attorney, and some of the folks from the Red Lake Nation engineering department to figure out how we could pull this project off working together.
Throughout the most recent project on the Highway 1 West Bridge, where there was all of this pre-planning and cooperation and dividing up of responsibilities, everybody sees how that worked really well.
So what was new about this project is MNDOT gave up the procurement pieces of the design and construction and essentially said, we'll fund the project and we'll work with you to consult as needed, but we'll really let you run with the procurement piece, and we'll sort of be in the background to provide funding and to assist you.
It's empowering to people to finally be able to demonstrate, that the tribe has the capacity to do what MNDOT does.
Having that collaboration has been very beneficial to both MNDOT and the Red Lake Nation. Not only does it help us deliver projects faster, it's just like anything. We only have a limited amount of resources to go around and deliver these projects. That's an additional resource we can tap into and deliver a high-quality project in a timely manner.
The unemployment rate up here is really high, and it is really important to get the tribal members to come out and work and be able to provide for their families. Doing projects on a reservation, it makes you feel really good to see the capabilities of a tribal program being able to do a project for the community.